Hello dear students, welcome to our English classroom. Well, in this video, we will learn if conditionals. Let's begin with an unfinished sentence. What will you do if you have money? Just start thinking. If I have money, I'll help the poor people. If I have a lot of money, I'll give you. So there is a possibility. Now, what would you do if you won a lottery? Just start thinking. We'll be always trying to imagine what would I do if I won a lottery. Well, if I won a lottery, I would buy an iPhone. Now, what would have you done if you had time? Nowadays, students don't have time. So now let's listen. What would have they done if they had time? Well, if we had time, we would have played whole day. Well, now let's see this and know about all the three important if conditionals. Like if you learn if conditionals, I'll be happy. And the first one is there is a possibility. So that's why we call it as a possible condition or first condition. Like if I save money, I will buy a house. And the second one is we start thinking about like if I saved a lot of money, I would buy, which is unlikely to happen. But whereas there is, we start thinking like that. So this is known as imaginary condition. And the third one is if I had won the lottery, I would have bought a beautiful house. Here, most probably, did I win the lottery? No. And did I buy a new house? No. So this is how we talk about the conditionals. And now let's look at the first condition. Work hard or you will not succeed in life. So here the key word is or. So now you have to start thinking about that's the first condition. So the sentence pattern is if plus simple present, and then we will use subject plus will or can or may plus V1. Like, if you work hard, you will succeed in life. If you don't work hard, you won't succeed in life. Well, now let's look at the second condition. This is known as imaginary condition. What would you do if you become the HM? Well, you can think if I became the HM, I would give you holidays. So if plus subject plus V2, subject plus would or could plus V1 plus object. Like if I worked hard, I would get A grade. If I were a bird, I would fly. Well now, so this is called imaginary condition. And now let's look at the third condition, which is also known as improbable condition. She didn't work hard, she didn't pass. She didn't have time, she didn't prepare well. These are the key sentences. Whenever you find it's in past tense and we have to use in the third condition, the sentence pattern is subject plus had plus V3 and subject plus would have plus V3 plus object. Like if she had worked hard, she would have passed. Did she work hard? No. Did she pass? No. In the same way, if she had time, she would have prepared well. So this is known as improbable condition. Well, Now let's look at the another condition, zero conditional. It's used to talk about things that are always true, like scientific facts. And the sentence pattern is if plus simple present and simple present. And for example, if you freeze water, it turns into ice. If you heat water at 100 degrees, it boils. So this is known as zero conditional. And now here are a few examples for you. Please read and identify which condition does it belong. He didn't inform me, so I didn't wait for you. I don't have a car, so I can't give you a ride. I did not have money, so I did not buy a car. I don't have time, I can't accept the job. Run fast or you'll miss the school bus. Unless you work hard, you won't get the job. The doctor came late, the patient died. Unless you take preventive measures, you can't survive from coronavirus. Try these exercises. And now, let's look at the answers. He didn't inform me, so I didn't wait for you. So this is simple past, negative sentences, and this is the third condition. So if he had informed me, I would have waited for you. I don't have a car, so I can't give you a ride. So it's simple present tense, so it belongs to the first condition, right? So if I have a car, I can give you a ride. I did not have money, so I did not buy a car. Again, this is a simple past and negative. So the third condition. If I had money, I would have bought a car. And well, now if you look at this sentence, I don't have time, I can't accept the job. Again, it's simple present. So you have to use the first condition. If I have time, I can accept the job. Run fast or you'll miss the school bus. Here the key word is or. So this is the first condition. If you don't run fast, you'll miss the school bus. And another key word for the first condition is unless. Unless you work hard, you won't get the job. If you don't work hard, you won't get the job. The doctor came late, the patient died. So now here the situation is over, the patient died. Now how would we express? If the doctor had come earlier, the patient would not have died. So the last one is, unless you take preventive measures, you can't survive from coronavirus. The key word is unless, so we use the first condition. If you don't take preventive measures, you can't survive from coronavirus. Well, that's all for today. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this. And let's visit